Hiya guys, it's Tom from the bunker coming at you with my road to the Bristol GT, LGT and competitive 40k in 2022. Hope you enjoy the video, like and subscribe for more. Hiya guys, so as most of you that have followed the channel for a while will know, I love going to events. I'm not the most competitive player in the world. I'm not going to be challenging Manny for that #1 spot. You're alright Manny, don't worry about it. I go to have fun, to meet people and show off the painting skills and just generally love the hobby. So, with all of the crackers, bonkers, Tau nonsense that's coming out with guns that fire victory points and end the table's 3 games over from you game in a 100-0 massacre with the roll of a 1-up, I thought it was time to look at my 40k army for 2022. Now I've got my Sisters Battle and I've got my Necrons, which I'll be playing for all the games on channel, so on and so forth, but I thought, you know what, I want to make a new project army which I'm going to take to tournaments. I don't want lots of models to move about. I'm doing Chaos Knights. Oh, just look at those spikes. Spikes and spikes. Spikes and melters and spikes. I wonder if there's a cool Khorne household. Khorne Chaos Knight house. I'm going to be combat Chaos Knights and I'm going to charge forward. And I'm going to wreck face, or hopefully I'm going to wreck face. Whichever I'm going to do, I'm going to have fun. Games will be quick one way or the other, and that's exactly what I'm looking for, because I want more time at events to meet people, talk to people, and just genuinely spread some hobby love. And I'm going to do that by putting Chain Fist, well, to face. So all fun and games aside, let's talk about the list. So the first thing that I've gone for, guys, obviously it's 2,000 points. I've got a Tyrant, 2 Rampages, and then 2 units of the War Dogs. So not many models, which is perfect for me. And we've gone for, so I've gone for House Commentis. So what House Commentis says is that when a model with this bond has lost half or more of its wounds, add 1 to the attack's characteristic, and when resolving the attack made with a melee weapon, add 1 to the hit roll. They get harder when they get hurt, basically. And my idea here is to literally just barrel forward. So I'm going to get hurt. So when a model with this would lose a wound in the psychic phase, on a 5+, that wound is also a not lost, which I think is really handy. There's so much psychic out there, model and spam and all this sort of thing. So I've got a bit of a defense against that as well, which is great. 2 Night Rampages in the list, because at the end of the day I want like a combat army, so Night Rampages are just hard as nails. So I've got Thunderous Charge on one of them. So after this model finishes a charge move, roll 1d6 for each enemy model within an inch. On a 4+, they suffer d3 mortal wounds. Obviously, Explosion's got a Frenzied Rampage. So when resolving attacks made with the Reaper Chainsword or Thunderstrike Gauntlet, which is what was going on, an unmodified roll of 6 scores an additional hit. And I'm getting additional dice if I'm damaged. Now, these things start with 5 attacks anyway. 6 if I'm below half strength, and they're hitting on 2s regardless. So they start off with weapons go 2+, and then when I'm below that 12 room threshold, I would go on 3+, but actually I'm 2+, because I'm House Commentis. So I'm still just rinsing the 2s, basically. Come over here and have some 2s, and that's what I need to do. Because if anyone's seen my roll, it's awful. So you look like the Thunderstrike Gauntlet, for example. It subtracts 1 from the hit roll. There we go. So, if you slay a vehicle or monster, select an enemy unit within 9 inches, roll a d6. On a 4+, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. As dead bodies and debris are thrown at it. Yeah, basically I'm going to kill you and throw you around now. I've got Titanic Feet, so I can have a Tantrum Stamp on you. The Gauntlet, by the way, is Strength 16, -4, damage 6. Have that Tau. Reaper Chainsword, so you've got Strength is +6, so it's only Strength 14, but it's AP -3, damage 6. Yeah, and that's it on 2s basically. So I've got a second Night Rampager in there. So the first Night Rampage that we've just talked about, that's got the Thunderous Charge, because I've given it an upgrade to actually have the abilities against the Demonic Surge. I think it's Demonic Surge. No, it's Pax and Damnations. That's it. He's Dreadblade. The second one, it's got exactly the same loadout. Exactly the same loadout. It just does not a Dreadblade. You've also got Demonic Surges on these things, which is brilliant. So you roll a d3, and then you've got on a 1 you get add 2 to its move, add 1 to advance rolls. On a 2 you've got add 1 to his toughness. Yeah, fair enough. Nothing's going to be left alive to his back. And on a 3 you've got Demonic Power. Add 1 to the weapon strength characteristic and damage characteristic. Come over here, Tau, and have some d7. Obviously, I have some serious issues with Tau. I think you're probably realising that. So the Warlord is a Knight Tyrant. Now the Knight Tyrant is one of my favourite models in Chaos in general. So let's have a look, shall we? So I've given him an ability, the Infernal Quest. So if this Warlord is within range of an objective marker, it controls that objective marker even if there are more enemy models within range of the same objective marker. If an enemy unit with a similar ability is within range of the same objective marker, then the objective marker is controlled by the player who has the most models within range as usual. In this case, this model counts as 10 models. So basically it's not really what I'm saying. I've given it to him because I've given him the Thunder Coil Harpoon. So I've got the Conflagration Cannon, a pair of the Bark Cannon, Shield Breaker Missile, Thunder Coil Harpoon. Thunder Coil Harpoon! A Thunder Coil Harpoon. Now, what that means is I'm slinging this Tyrant forward, basically, and he's also offset. His weaponry is disgraceful. I mean, like, he's hurting you. So look, it's Conflagration Cannon. It's only 18 inch. Yes, you can stay away from him. Yes. I mean, he does me 10 inches. So it's heavy 3d6, strength 7, -2, damage 2, and it automatically hits, which is brilliant for me. A Shield Breaker Missiles, you don't get an invuln save, strength 10, -4 d6 damage. The Thunder Coil Harpoon is only heavy 1, strength 16, -6, flat 10 damage. And if you hit a vehicle or monster, you also suffer d3 mortal wounds. Who's laughing now, Tau? Titanic Feet. Yeah, she gets the stamp on you and have a tantrum, basically. Twin melter guns in there, and he's got twin shield breaker, siege breaker cannons. 48 inch, 2d3 heavy, strength 7, -1 d3 damage a pop. So this thing's wrecking face, basically, which is exactly what I need. Yeah, kicketh face in. 28 wounds, toughness 8, 3 up save, so on and so forth. Okay. And obviously he's super heavy walker, so he's got 5+ in war. As we go down, we've actually got War Dogs. So we've got War Dogs. I love War Dogs. They're such brilliant models as well. They're so lovely. I've been building some and they're absolutely beautiful. So you've got, basically I've kept it simple. So I've gone for the Reaper Chain Glaive because I'm in combat, and I've gone for the Thermal Spears. Now, these things are OBSEC. So the plan here is that I leave some on objectives at the back because the Thermal Spear is still 30 inches. Assault D3, strength 8, -4 d6 damage. And it's blast. And it's like when resolving an attack against target within that range, roll 2d6 inflicting damage and discard all the results. Yes. We've got a good solid 12 wounds to start with. 3 up save, the toughness 7. War Dogs are cool, basically. And they're also War Dogs, so we get the little cool demon surge abilities. We've got iron shields on there, and they're a vehicle squadron. So first time setting will be set within 6 of each other, and then they can separate off. So I'll leave one on the back objective, basically, until I think 2 or 4 forward to pop objects in there. There's going to be no subtlety with this guys. It's basically like a brick in a sock. So obviously, that's the basic core of my list. You can then obviously, because the Knight Tyrant is a character, you can have a relic. So what I've given him is the Demonic Shrine. At the start of the shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 18 of a model with this relic. Until the end of the turn, when resolving an attack made by a model with this relic, improve the AP characteristic of that weapon by 1 for the attack. So at the start of shooting phase, it goes within 18. I'm improving the AP of my Conflagration Cannon by 1 and with a heavy 3d6, so it'd be -3, which makes a massive difference. I mean, if your 4 up save's gone, your 3 up is a 6 up now. Or if you really wanted to, I suppose you could get to -7 on his harpoon, not that I suppose you ever need it. But there you go. Chaos Knights go stomp, 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 stomp. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know. It's a totally different Chaos Knight army. I'm doing it because I just love the idea of big killy death robots. I don't care if it's competitive, but hopefully it will be a challenge for people to face, and it'll let me hit my objective, which is, at the end of the day, to have fun at tournaments and push something a bit different now. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know any tips, tricks. I'm not gunning for #1 in the world, obviously. Far off on that. But there you go. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay well, subscribe for more, and as always, happy hobbying.